another video. In today's video, I just wanted to share a few things that I figured could help, ease the inflation going on at the moment. As we all know, everywhere literally, like, the inflation is really inflating and salaries are the same. Nothing has changed really, so things are getting really expensive. The other day I went to Aldi to get the normal toilet paper that I get that used to be sold for €3. It's currently sold for €5 plus, and I was like, how? And then they're like, mere in-house, like more content. There's actually not more content inside it, so it's really disturbing really, like, but it is what it is, right? We all have to find ways to adjust one way or the other, right? So I'm here to share with us a couple of tips that could help really, depending on your lifestyle. So the first things first is learning to embrace the local market, like all the flea markets that sell fresh fruits and vegetables. So there's this market that I used to go to in Dortmund. They sell like twice weekly, and I always looked forward to going to that market because at the time, with just about €5 to €10, I could buy like 2 weeks supply of fresh fruits and vegetables, like very fresh, like farm fresh fruits and vegetables. And I kid you not when I tell you that these things are like super cheap. And there was a hack to it, literally. Like, I had a way of going like when they are almost closed, when the market is almost closed, and that way they're like selling off, they want to leave already. So that's like a hack that you could use if you find yourself living around places where they sell where they have like such flea markets for fruits and vegetables. The second thing on my list would be considering if you're trying to get a new apartment, or you want to move, or you're even in a single flat all by yourself, except you really love, you're someone that really loves their comfort, like you don't want to share your space with anybody. But if you don't mind really, then I think it makes the most sense at this point to look for shared apartments, shared flats, Wohngemeinschaft, like shared spaces, literally, at the end of the day, because you really get to save up some money. And then if you're actually also, and then if you're living in like maybe a Wohngemeinschaft, you guys actually get to, all your monies are like, what you're paying on a monthly basis is like inclusive of your light and your heating, and sometimes your internet as well. But if it's like you're living on your own, these are individual bills that have to be taken care of, and they keep increasing them, especially the television bills and everything. So these are costs that you could literally run away from if you decide to stay in a shared apartment. But if vacay is not your thing, you can also consider like a 2-man apartment, like where you just get to stay with an extra person, not like several people, where you get to share spaces like bathroom and kitchen with several people that you probably don't know. You can choose to pair up with a friend if you know someone, or you put your ears to the ground and you hear that there's someone who's looking for someone to stay with. You could make that happen, just save up on cost, literally. Now the third thing is taking advantage of student discounts. Like, this is something I miss about being a student already. Like, I really am considering getting a second master's degree or even going for my PhD. I just really need that student status again, because I kid you not, they are like trust fund babies in Germany. Like, it's a no-brainer. Students, both international students and local students, are trust fund children, like benefit babies, because there are tons and tons of discounts available to them. Like, there are so many of them, I can't even begin to name them, starting from the ones that the government could give you to the ones that all these retail stores offer. There are a lot of them. So if you're a student, don't sleep on this. Find out if there are student discounts when you go to places, or you want to buy tickets to places. Like, last 2 weeks, so about 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, I think, I went to this city, and then I visited one city, and then I saw dinner kebab was sold for $4.50 for students. Like, once you show your student ID card, you get dinner kebab for $4.50, but it's more expensive, usually more expensive. I'm not a dinner kebab fan. I just saw the what's it called, the banner outside. I was like, really interesting. And then there are concerts, for example, like for the price of €30, for example. If you're a student, you could be getting half the price. Okay, so these are the kind of things that could really save you money, even if you're not a student. If you are under 28 years, I think Deutsche Bahn offers some form of discounts if you're trying to buy a bank card. So these are the kind of things that you should look out for. Many people don't know this, okay? So try not to sleep on such an opportunity. And if you're a student, enjoy. So speaking of discounts as well, there are several brands that are not brands now, but supermarkets, grocery stores that send in what's it called? I think I have some of them. Hold on, let me get some of them. But these are like this is from Aldi, this is from Kaufland, basically. So they always show their customers things that are on sales, basically, like fruits, vegetables, household wares. So these are the kind of things that you could also keep an eye out for. These things actually save you tons of money, at least from my experience so far, compared to when you just want to shop on a regular. Everybody here has constant light and refrigerator. You can buy in bulk and refrigerate or put in the freezer, and then it lasts you a long time. Okay, so that brings me to the next, which is actually also like making meals instead of eating out. So I know someone at her place of work, she doesn't make her meals. Like she goes to this the company's cafeteria every day, every single day. And I'm like, how much do you earn that you have to blow up all this money on a daily basis? But then you never really know. People have other sources of income, but that's not the point here. The point is, if you really want to like cut down on your expenses and have something left for yourself for the rainy day, even though it pretty much rains every other day now, but the idea is to actually save up by making your own meals at home, taking them to work, lunch, for school. The next point would be like for those who would want to maybe get a car, or who have done their driver's license and would want to get a car, it's advisable to get like a really low maintenance car. If you have to get a car, well, it's always important to get a car, really, because that way you can practice what you have learned after you've gotten your license. But people would advise that it's just best to keep your to not buy a car but commute with local transportation if you have to. Well, I would say get a car, but a low maintenance one. And then for pretty short distances, when you have a ticket, you can easily just move in these local transports like buses, trains, trams, and the rest of them, because petrol is expensive, car maintenance is expensive. So these are the things that you consider before you bother going to get a car. Is this something that your salary can carry comfortably? And if not, you might have to respect yourself and pause for a while and depend on the local transportation system. But if you have to get a car, it's advisable to get like a really low maintenance car, not like maybe going to go and grab a brand new car, for example. It's an unnecessary waste of money, and then that way they're taking money from your account every other month, huge chunks of money. Now, speaking of which, that brings me to the next, which is Ratten Talong. Yes, I know you just rolled your eyes. The thing is that this is a very controversial tip or hack, if I do say so myself, because I personally feel like when you pay in installments, I called it the German name. So Ratten Talong is basically the German word for installmental payment. And I strongly believe that this is very, considering the kind of environment we find ourselves in, it's a very secure place. You cannot be unfortunate to take something and maybe run away without paying for it. Okay, they have your details, so they will find you. So my point is that this helps a lot when you want to get something that ordinarily you wouldn't be able to get once, with considering the amount of money you earn. So with the installmental payments, you're able to purchase something and pay over maybe 30 days, 3 months, 6 months, and even a year or 2 years, really depending on how much you want to break it down. But some people would not agree with this. They will tell you, oh, it makes you irresponsible and it makes you buy more things than you don't need. Well, I feel like this is where your senses come to play. Like, you have to be wise about this and only buy things that you absolutely need and not just things that you want. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, that's one smart way about it. Just some hacks and some tips that I feel could be of help to you, and I hope it works. Really, I hope it works for you and yours, and that's the more reason why you should share this video. Make sure it gets to your friends, your families who are living in Germany. I think it could pretty much work for people who also don't stay in Germany, maybe other European countries, I don't know. But really, this is just my 2 cents, and like I said, I hope it's insightful for someone out there, give it a thumbs up if you liked the video, and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Turn on the notification bell on the right hand side of your screen so that when next I have a new video, you are instantly notified. Okay, I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next video. Till then, take care of yourselves and be good. Bye.